Okay, participants, welcome all participants. As we know, the Carl Pearson correlation is a parametric test, but Spearman's correlation is a non-parametric test. Whenever we want to think about a parametric test, whenever we want to apply a parametric test, as we know, there are certain assumptions or mandatory conditions. If those mandatory conditions are not satisfied, then then what is the alternative? Then only one alternative. I may repeat the sentence again. If those mandatory assumptions or conditions related with the parameter test are not satisfied, what is the alternative way? Two options are available. Two options are available. What are the two options? First option, please conduct a non-parametric test. Please conduct a equivalent non-parametric test to a parametric test. One alternative. Second alternative, please transform your data. Those are the two alternatives available to you. Therefore, first, if you want to if you want to apply, if you want to use the Carl Pearson correlation coefficient with the help of SPS software, there are four mandatory assumptions or conditions. If those mandatory assumptions or conditions are satisfied, then you can proceed with the product moment correlation or Carl Pearson correlation coefficient. Then what are the four conditions? First, I may share my SPSS platform. Please wait. Share SPSS. This is the SPSS platform. This is the variable view. You can see four variables, but I want to take only two variables. As we know, the Carl Pearson simple correlation coefficient is a correlation between two variables. One variable is known as dependent variable and another variable is known as independent variable. Then what are the conditions? First condition, here I want to check the relationship or correlation between two variables. First variable, interest in politics. Second variable, marks. I want to check the relationship or correlation between interest in politics and marks. Then first condition, two variables needed. Those two variables are measured with the help of those two variables are measured through interval scale or ratio scale. That means you have to collect data. You have to collect data through the interval scale or ratio scale. In SPSS, those two scales are known as only scale. Then interest in politics, the data should be in scale. Please note it, the data should be in scale. Otherwise, you cannot proceed with the Carl Pearson correlation coefficient. It is a parametric test. As we know, please wait. You can see here, you can see first interest in politics is the first variable. Yes, scale. Please see the measure scale. Next variable, marks. Please see the measure. The measure is also scale. First condition satisfied. First condition, two variables should be measured in scale. That is first condition. Then second condition. What is the second condition? There should be linear relationship between the variable. There should be linear relationship between interest in politics and marks. That is second condition. Then how can the researcher check the linear relationship? There are a lot of ways, lot of methods available to you to check the linear relationship. But I think the simple way is to create a scatter plot. Create a scatter plot with the help of either SPSS or Excel. Please create a scatter plot. If the scatter plot shows the points. If certainly the scatter plot will show points. If those points indicate any direction, then there should be a linear relationship. That means if the points lie on a lane, that is the point. If the points lie on a lane, there should be a linear relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variable. Okay, that is the second condition, mandatory condition, assumption. Then third one, no significant outliers. That is the third one. We can check the third assumption with the help of SPSS software. Please wait. The condition, no significant outlier. What is meant by outlier? Outlier means odd one out. Outlier means odd one out. Outlier means odd one out. That is known as outlier. No significant outlier. Now we can check with the help of SPSS software. There is a graph plot, box plot. With the help of box plot, we can check the third condition. The last condition, approximately normally distributed. The variables are approximately normally distributed. Bivariate normality is desired. That is the point. How can the researcher check bivariate normality? Yes, please wait. We may use SPSS. That means to check the third condition, significant outlier, to check the fourth condition, bivariate normality, researcher can use the SPSS software. Here, please see two variable, interesting politics values, then marks values. Then we have to check the significant outlier condition and normality condition. Then please take analyze menu, descriptive, explore. Then please transfer the two variable into the dependent list box. I may repeat the words again. Please transfer two variables into the dependent list box. Okay. Then statistics, outliers. Please tick outliers and descriptive, continue. Then plots. Okay. Default, you can see two tick marks. First is stem and leaf, second normality plot with the test. Okay. Then continue. Options. Okay, no problem. Continue. Then please give okay. Then you can see the output. From the output, you can check significant outlier condition and normality condition. I may share the output screen to you. Stop share. Share output. Then first normality checking. Please see the first variable, interest in politics, skewness and kurtosis values. Those values are related with the normal distribution. Likewise, in the second variable case also, you can see skewness and kurtosis value. In case of skewness, if the value lies between -2 to +2, it is acceptable. The distribution is normal distribution. Here, in case of first variable, skewness value lies skewness value -0.236. Yes, acceptable. In second variable case, skewness value 2.180. No problem. Slight difference, acceptable. Likewise, there's another measurement, that is kurtosis. If the kurtosis value lies between +3 and -3, then the distribution is normal distribution. Here you can see, in case of first variable, the kurtosis value -1.862 is acceptable. In the second variable case, kurtosis value 5.514. In case of kurtosis, if the value lies between -3 and +3, the researcher can assume normal distribution. But here the kurtosis value 5.514. That means here researcher has to assume that there is no bivariate normality. The fourth condition is not satisfied. Then the two options are available to researcher. First one, use the non-parametric test. Second one, transform your data. This and the solution also. Please increase your sample size. The central limit theorem says that if the number of respondents is a number that is greater than 30, the distribution may be normal distribution. Then please increase your sampling size, then there's a chance of normal distribution. Here, sample size is only 10. Remember it. Okay, then significant outlier. Please see the graph. This is the graph. You can see. Yes, you can see. This is the, you can see this is a graph. One value, you can see a dot, not dot. You can see a circle, circle. This is the main body, but you can see one point that lies above the main body. That means there is a wide difference with one value. That value is 250. That value is marks. That value is marks. Marks value lies very far from the main body. One value, that value 250, that is odd man, that is odd one out. That value lies far above the main body. That is significant outlier. Then third condition, not satisfied. Third condition, not satisfied. Third condition, not satisfied. That means the researcher has to assume the third condition as not satisfied. Third condition not satisfied. Fourth condition not satisfied. Then researcher has actually three options. First one, use the non-parametric equivalent. Second one, transform the data. Third one, increase the sample size. But in the case of outlier, researcher has to either transform the data or the researcher has to omit the significant outlier value. That is option available to researcher. Okay, thank you. Stop share.